Welcome! We're going to make a fabulous cocktail today, and we're going to use, as you can see, it's kind of going down, my chocolate mint syrup, which we made a little while back. If you want to know how to make your own, follow the link. It'll probably be in the description below. Anyway, you can see it's going down. And it really has matured over the course of, it's really come to its own. Completely different than when we first made it. And it's been sitting in my fridge for, half a week. And it's beautiful. Okay, we are going to make a fireside s'more. S'more.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. A fireside s'more-tini. Is it a martini?
No.
No.
Just roll the credits, schmoosh.
Okay. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab a little cocktail glass here. I need more plates. Plate spinners. We don't have enough plate spinners in the world anymore. Remember those guys?
It's a lost art.
Yeah, I should maybe change professions.
You should learn, Bruce.
I could.
We'll make it a channel. We'll do the channel. BarTalk&Cocktails is now just plate
spinner guy.
That's all you do is spin plates.
Plate spinner guy. I could actually just glue them together.
Didn't someone do that? Wasn't
Maybe.
there a comedian that did that?
Okay, so I got some chocolate syrup here, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on this plate here, and I'm gonna brush. I mean, you can't have a s'more without chocolate, right? But this is a cocktail, which is completely different than the actual s'more. Where did that name come from, anyway? That's what I'd like to know. Maybe it was a Smurf who made the s'more. Okay. Next thing I've got some graham cracker crumbs. And what we're going to do here is just I'm only doing half a glass. Why? Because I feel like it. Sorry. All right. That looks pretty delicious. So what we're going to do here is just pop it in the freezer just to chill her down. Yeah. Or chill her up. I don't know. All right, let's get rid of this here. And let's build a cocktail. Yeah. I'm going to start with some vodka. I've got some iceberg here. I'm not the biggest fan of vodka overall, but it's going to be perfect in this drink because it's going to give us a backbone, a neutral backbone. 1.5 ounces in our shaker. We're going to follow that up with some Kahlua. I mean, coffee liqueur. You could use, you could use Tia Maria. You could use this wonderful product, Cafe Fresco. I really like it, but it's not available for most people. And Tia Maria, it's darn good. But Kahlua, everybody can grab Kahlua. 1 ounce. Kind of looks like we're heading into Black Russian territory, aren't we? Yeah, that's okay. All right. Now, we're going to add some Irish cream, some cream liqueur. Now it looks like we're going into White Russian territory. 1 ounce. Yeah. in our shaker. We are going to follow that up with our wonderful mint, our chocolate mint. Maybe. Chocolate mint syrup, 1 full ounce. That's good. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. We're going to hit that with, this is an optional thing, but I highly recommend it because I'm a bitter hog. 2 dashes of Ango. Yeah. Aromatic bitters and a dash of chocolate bitters. Just 1. Now, when you're picking marshmallows, what's your occupation? I'm a marshmallow picker. I've always found that if we heat up your pick.
Oh, picking marshmallows.
Picking marshmallows.
Sorry, I thought like picking them out of.
They're going to slide onto your pick a lot smoother. So we're just prepping our garnish here. Okay. And you want 3. I mean, you don't have to fire up your torch to pick your marshmallows. Pick your marshmallows wisely. Okay, we're just gonna fill our shaker here with some ice, and we're gonna shake it. How are we shaking, Aaron?
Schmorry.
Schmorry. Schmorry Amsterdam.
Schmorry Amsterdam. Schmorry Povich.
Okay.
You are not the cocktail. That makes no sense.
You want to shake it for about 20 seconds or so. Shake it hard. Shake it fast. Get your shaker face on. It's s'morelicious. Yeah. That feels pretty darn good. Okay. I'm gonna go grab our glass that's been chilling down in the freezer. All right. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. And we're just gonna fine strain into this chilled cocktail glass. Now, we're going to need a little bit more chocolate, aren't we? Yes, we are. I got my little scraper here, and we're just going to maybe try for some bigger chunks. Actually, that's pretty good, just like that. That's enough. This little semi-sweet baker's chocolate actually is what I chose. And the final touch, you can't have s'mores without marshmallows. So let's torch this puppy. Get them all nice toasty. Toasty! Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah, that's pretty good actually. What about this side? Actually, that looks pretty good, just like that. Oh my goodness gracious. Doesn't that look delicious? Perfect for the fireside. Okay, let's taste this thing. Oh, look at that. Look at those marshmallows. Ooh, I gotta have one. I'll have one in a bit. I mean, we gotta taste the drink first, right? I get the chocolate notes right off the bat. Oh, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is fabulous. I don't know whether I have any other words for it. It's light, it's sweet. I mean, we've got coffee and we've got chocolate going on in the same breath, right? Coffee and chocolate, how could you go wrong? A decadent, fireside-inspired indulgence that blends cool, velvety richness with the nostalgic warmth of toasted marshmallow. This isn't merely a cocktail, it's a memory. Each sip opens with a smooth, dessert-like creaminess before unfolding into deeper notes reminiscent of campfire-kissed chocolate and a whisper of aromatic spice. Refreshing mint brightens and lifts the finish, while the graham cracker rim adds a playful crunch that completes the s'mores experience. Served chilled and crowned with a perfectly toasted marshmallow for that final touch of cozy luxury. It's not cloying by any means, even though, you know, Kahlua is quite sweet. Our chocolate mint syrup isn't overly sweet. Irish cream is sweet. I think the vodka actually pulls that sweetness out, and of course the bitters. Yeah, they're there, but they're not in your face by any means. I think they're just a harmonious blend. It's all working together. What am I talking about? I cut these marshmallows.
Don't stab yourself.
I'm a trained professional. Oh yeah. Best part ever. Anyway, you got to make one of these. They're s'more delicious.
Schmorific. Why are we saying schmore? It's s'more.
Doesn't that look delicious? Sorry.
Yes.
Why am I so angry? No, I'm not angry at all. Okay, I got one more marshmallow left because they are gooey and delicious.
Clock's a ticking here, Bruce.
Clock's a ticking.
The people want to go to bed.
People want to go to bed. You can't go to bed until you hit that subscribe button and check these other videos out, because this is delicious. S'morelicious. All I can say is s'more, please. Is it a martini?
No.